Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. Listen, we're going to be doing something with cooking here shortly. I've looked at several kitchens and I've got a good-sized group of people that would love to sit down in some of the workshops and seminars that we're going to be doing about cooking. Why not, what to eat, how to cook it, prepare it and make it taste good. So this is, one of the kitchens that we've looked at. Probably won't be the one that we use, but we've got one that's extremely nice, full-size kitchen, huge. It'll seat about 50 people, and that's probably the size that we'll need. And we want to involve you in some of that. But today I want to talk to you about a subject. Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. I'm going to be using my book. Just so you know, this is an award-winning book in the family section called Faith and Fat Loss. I found out as I got a little bit older, about the age of 28, that I have some real creativity that I didn't know I had when I was younger. And it happened through mindset, changing the way I think, changing, when you change your thought process, you change your whole trajectory of life. And I changed my mind and my thought process. There was a door that was open, and I found out that I could win. I could win in life. I can win in, so many different areas of life. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're gonna talk about foods and why we would eat some and why we would, push the other ones away. For about 17 years, I worked with a biochemist, and everything I put in my mouth, he would test it, and we would go through this process. If it was conducive for what I wanted to accomplish, we ate it. If it was counterproductive, we got rid of it. There was no other process than that. Either it was good or not. There was no negotiation here. If I wanted to win, if I wanted to be the best, I had to be willing to do what nobody else was willing to do. And I came to that decision when I changed my mind about what I put in my body. I said, the food that I'm eating or the substance that I put in my mouth is going to be fuel to get me to the goal that I wanted to accomplish. So in a lot of aspects in my life, whatever I do, I look at it as fuel. Just like you put in your car, you put fuel in your car, they get you to a certain place. If you have a high-performing car, you want to put good quality fuel in it so that it performs for you. Well, if you look at your body as a high-forming or a high-production machine, something that you want to really put out, then you've got to put some good fuel, good oil, that kind of thing in your body. So let's look at this. Now for that, this is lemonade. It says Florida Natural, so it's natural lemonade. So we're going to take a look at this one. And we're also, oh, wait a minute, we've got Simply Light lemonade with only 25 calories. So a lot of us would say, I'm trying to lose weight, so 25 calories opposed to 110 calories here. So we may want to go with the light lemonade. So we look at the light lemonade, and as we look at the back of it, it says pure filtered water, lemonade, sugar, stevia, extract, natural flavors. That all sounds good, all natural, right? So we go in here. What I did is I wrote in this book all of the MSGs and the things that the FDA allows to be put on the label, but still yet is an MSG. They're hidden MSGs because of the name of it. I'm gonna look in here and let me see what this says again. Now I want you to listen close. Last ingredient, natural flavors, last ingredient. And then it's got stevia leaf extract, sugar, juice, purified water, lemons, that. But remember, natural flavors. Okay, I'm gonna go through the book. Monosodium glutamate, you know what that is, right? Gelatin, it says autolyzed yeast, hydrolyzed corn gluten. Oh, hold on here a second. Natural flavors. They can put MSG in your product and label it natural flavors, and you're getting yourself a boatload of MSG. What does that mean to you and I? It means even when I go into the restaurant and I say, does this food have any MSG? I do not want that excitotoxin in my body. And see, an excitotoxin, what it does, it excites the neurological system, and it also excites the brain, and it deteriorates the brain. If you get too much of it in your brain, it'll destroy your brain cells. It'll destroy brain cells. It causes all kind of havoc in the body. So I say, do not want MSG. Well, if it's known as natural flavors, they don't even know it's MSG. So when they say, no, we don't have MSG in our food, they don't even know if it's MSG there. If it has citric acid, soy protein isolate, natural beef flavorings, soy sauce extract, all of these things are MSGs. So there's an MSG here. So I don't want the 25 calories, MSG. Now let's look at this regular lemonade. Do you know what this should be? Lemons, water, and organic sugar. That's what we should have. Now let's take a look at it. Water, sugar, lemon juice concentrate, lemon juice, natural flavors. Are you kidding me? Just plain lemonade, when all you need is lemons, water, and some natural organic sugar. So I'd be better off buying lemons and making my own lemonade. This is convenient, but do I want the excitotoxins? Do I want the MSG? So those two, I could do better than that. Now let's look at this. Now I love what I said earlier is I love chili, right? So I make my chili a little bit different. I have this special sauce. It always tastes good, but the way I say, you know, my wife said, what do you put in it to make it taste so good? And I say, hey, if I tell you what I put in it, I have to kill you. So I never tell her, you know, some of the recipes that I have. But all she has to do is look in our cookbook and she'll see it. But anyway, I look at this and I have this special chili that I make. And I say the most important ingredient that I put in that chili is love. It's my love that makes it taste so good. But let's just look at this label. Ingredients: tomato puree, water, tomato paste, diced tomatoes, in tomato juice, sugar, canola oil, which we're going to heat that, dehydrated onions, spices, citric acid. So that almost sounds like a vitamin C, right? Let's look here and let's see what that is. Maltodextrin, malt flavoring, bouillon broth, soy protein, citric acid. That's what, I want you to see this. Now look at this real close. So you don't think I'm making this up. Now, these are the MSG, the names that they're able to label. You see this right here? Citric acid. So I look at this and I compare it and I say, do I want this citric acid? It is extremely hard to get products that don't have some type of preservatives, MSG, toxins. So I gotta be real careful with how I shop. So I wanna make sure I read the labels. Popcorn, I love. I love popcorn. But I don't know that I would ever get boxed popcorn or something that is flavored, because it kind of, you know, as I'm looking at this, whole grain popcorn, palm oil, salt. I want you to see this. Can you put the camera on that? Natural flavors. Again! Why can't we just pop the popcorn and eat it without putting the natural flavors in it? But anytime they put flavoring and butter and that kind of thing on it, it's got some type of MSG on it. So I'm just showing you this for a couple of reasons. One is that you'll be aware of the labels and you're trying to be as healthy as you possibly can be, and we're getting things and we're putting things in our body that are not quite as healthy as we would want them to be. You know, if you drink this, it's not because you're trying to be healthy, right? You're drinking it because you like it, and you substituted it for something like this, and you say, hey, why not? So let's just look at the ingredients here. Carbonated water, caramel coloring, that's an MSG. We go on, it says phosphoric acid, aspartame, do you want that? Potassium benzoate, caffeine, natural flavorings. Wow, citric acid. Man, you're getting all kind of MSG in this one product. It's got natural flavorings, and it says it's got a Panax ginseng root extract. You know, so it's got quite a bit of MSG in this one product. So we want to stay away from that one. Artificial sweeteners in there. This one, high fructose corn syrup, caramel coloring, sugar, natural flavors, caffeine, citric acid. So a lot of the same things, more chemicals here, more sugar here, and a lot of the products, as you see, are not going to give us what we really want. Now, I'm going to bring these over. This really inexpensive, really strange. Today, both of these are $1.99 a pound. Flavor, much better than anything that you see here. These are two of my favorite foods in the whole world. Great. And if you'll look at these, I'm going to turn this around. Look at what the label says. Some of you would really like this. Cotton candy. Are you kidding me? Why don't you go to the store and get some cotton candy grapes? You look on the back, it says grown, no GMO. This one is used for raisins also, but this one also no GMO and very inexpensive product to purchase. I'm gonna love eating those. So some of these things that we have over here, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but this one is low-fat cottage cheese. Good source of protein, cottage cheese is, but you wanna make sure you check the ingredients to see what's in the ingredients. Cultured milk, skim milk, cream, salt, vitamin A. That's all you have in here, nothing else. So this might be something you would want to take in. My wife loves cottage cheese, that's why I got that one. Uh-oh, here we go. This is actually milk on top of candy. So you want to give your kids candy for breakfast? Just give them this. It's sweet, it'll give them a blood sugar high, and they'll probably crash. And they may not be as attentive in school, but they'll get away with it for a while, but this begins to develop their taste buds. So as you see, this probably isn't the best thing for you to eat or to feed your kids or your parents. Those of you that are kids that shop for your parents might not want to feed them that. But to sum it all up, I just wanted to show you how important it is to read the labels, so you'll know exactly what you're putting in your machine or in your body. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect your weight, it's going to affect your thinking, because you're fueling your brain also. And so you want to make sure that you're putting the things in your body that you know are good and healthy for you. I know it's hard to be perfect in an imperfect world, but if this is all you have in your cabinets and your refrigerator, you're going to have some problems in a short period of time. So on this channel, we want to make you as healthy as we possibly can, watch over you and protect you. If you have any questions, please ask those questions, and we'll be talking to you here soon.